I'm a qualified nurse, so that's what I did straight after school, and then went into franchising about 15 years ago, and been in that franchise ever since.
I was actually in sales since I was 23, and latterly was working with an American company as their international director of sales, based in Amsterdam, and leading a really pretty hectic life with many days and nights away from home.
As I had been taking more time out of my other franchise, and two of my children have gone off to university now, so I've only got one left at home, and Tony travelling such a lot, I thought it was time for us to look at our lifestyle and to reevaluate where we were going from here. As Charlie was the only one left at home, soon he wouldn't need me so much, and I needed Tony around a bit more. So the aim was to get him back in the UK more.
Yeah, and I was certainly ready for a change of career or direction. I think, when a lot of guys, they get fairly entrenched in their jobs, and they're fairly stressful and committed to that job. And really we're just looking for a change of lifestyle that would really facilitate what we wanted to do in the future, which is spend more time with the kids, more time at home, and a bit more leisure time. I think essentially we're pretty comfortable, or very comfortable with franchising, and I think a lot of people, their initial fears are about the franchising concept. So we were very comfortable with that through Angie's experience with the domiciliary home care company. So our biggest fear really was finding something that really did what it said it did, and it wasn't just buying a job. And I think you see that with a lot of franchises, that you are literally just buying a job. So I was very interested, of course, in return on the investment that we would make, to see that it was actually achievable. So we did a lot of due diligence with various franchises, and I think really with PPP we saw that it actually could deliver, was scalable, and was achievable with our equity and the funding that we had. I think we see the fee really as just an accelerator to get to where we want to get to in terms of the business that we want to be in and how we want to do that. So it's an accelerator in that sense. It just takes you there quicker, and it's a motivator. I mean, you spend the kind of money that you're signing up to, then it is a real motivator for you to go out there and deliver on the business.
I think one of the major factors we were looking for when we were looking for a franchise was for an improvement in our lifestyle, and it certainly has.
Yeah, I mean, that was the core motivator, but of course, at the end of the day, it also had to deliver on the business model as well. So it's something that, I wasn't just buying a job, I was buying something, that was of interest, could scale, and could deliver the kind of income that we really were set on and relying upon. I think from my point of view, in terms of lifestyle change, then undoubtedly we've achieved what we set off to achieve. From a financial perspective, it's delivered. I hate to say the pun, but what it says on the tin, it absolutely has delivered the financials. We followed the model, and the model has delivered back to us.
Whatever problem or issue we might come across, somebody's already come across that. It's a very strong network, really. We also get together with our other FPs in our area once every quarter or so, sharing ideas or sharing latest legislation changes. Things like that really has been very useful, but you've also got the team at head office. If we've got any planning issues or any issues that we've not come across, there's always someone there who has.
Absolutely. I think a lot of people ask, why would you spend the money on a franchise? And a lot of the cases, apart from the acceleration and the motivation to get to your desired objective, whether or not that's lifestyle or income, it's also that when you do hit the road bumps, then the cavalry is just a phone call away, and we've really felt that, and I think they will ensure that your business carries on going forward. You've got to be committed to it as well, but for sure they are 100% committed on delivering you to where you set off to go.
We've got 4 HMOs and 24 tenants.
24 rooms,
yeah, 24
and well, 22 tenants at the moment. So we've just gone ready to rent on our last HMO. So we've actually we're up to 4 tenants on that one, 4 out of 6. So that's going well.
Very much hands-on, especially with the first couple of HMOs that you're setting up. Any question, as Tony said before, any question is not too stupid or too trivial to ask them. They are at the end of the phone. Also, our regional support is pivotal as well in getting the HMOs underway.
And I would certainly say that, you know, to follow up on that, the first 2 you are really working with PPP. And then the subsequent properties, you're leveraging the experience of all the other franchise partners as well. And it becomes ever increasing importance in terms of when changes occur, if anybody's got latest tips and information on products or services, then it's an ongoing drip feed from both PPP and your regional networks of people that you establish good relationships with. So that's crucial for us as well.
I think we've certainly subscribed to the better lifestyle that we were hoping it was going to give us. We've certainly bought into that. Tony has plenty more motorbiking holidays now, and we certainly have got a lot more free time to spend with the family or to pursue other interests. We're not tied down now to a 9 till 5 job, and you're certainly not travelling all the time either.
No, the key is that it's the flexibility to work as and when you need to work.
Yeah.
So you certainly do put in the hours when you're coming to the end of a refurb. So it's not week in, week out, you can pick and choose. But then there are other times when you do have the flexibility to take some downtime or some leisure time. And you do have the flexibility to maybe take a short break at short notice as well. So in terms of our work-life balance, it's certainly delivered on that. And as Angie said, I've enjoyed a couple of motorbike holidays as a result.
Taken full advantage, haven't you?
Taken full advantage, for sure.